that safety walk at 3, and then we do our sound check, and then a VIP sound check and meet and greet, and then we do our show. And so that's from like 3 p.m. until about 10:30 p.m. And then after that, we then do kind of whatever you want. If you have family there, you go say hi to family. At that point, it's up to you. Take a shower, relax, then go to sleep on the bus at like midnight to 2 a.m., somewhere around there. But sometimes we don't start at 3 in the afternoon. Sometimes we start at 4 in the morning. So sometimes you get 2 hours of sleep or less. And we have to wake up the most groggy and get ready to be on live TV or on radio. And the thing is, you can be like, I'm really tired, I don't want to be here. But if you do that on live TV, that's really, really bad. So you're like, I'm really tired, I could literally fall asleep on this floor right now, but I'm wide awake, I swear I'm wide awake. Like, it's the most difficult thing to like find that inner like, because this is the thing, any like celebrity that you've met, some people have said like, wow, they're such a jerk. And like, maybe they could be. Or they might have just been caught on like their worst day of that week and they might have been really, really tired. And then that's the one impression that everybody knows them as, the jerk. And it's like, you don't want to be known as that. And so it takes so much willpower to just have like an hour and a half of sleep, wake up at 5 a.m., be on live TV, go to radio, and then have 2 hours of sleep before the show.
And how many days in a row are you on?
6 days in a row.
6 days in a row doing that, every day.
Yeah. So it's a lot, but I'm doing what I love. So to me, I
And so
find
then you
it
get one day off to
perfect.
rest and then you go again, right?
Sort of one day to rest. Sometimes we got day rooms where it's like the 4 guys of Di Capella shared a room, one bed. I'm like, that's not going to work. We can't sleep. What are you talking about? So literally we just still sleep in our bunk on the bus. And like, you know, sometimes we're in areas where there's no power. We were in Buffalo, New York for our day off, and it was 2 degrees, and it was snowing, and the power was off at the hotel, and it was freezing on the bus because like the bus had just broken down. So it's like, well, this is good. This is real good. So we literally were stuck at a truck stop for 7 hours straight trying to fix the bus, and I was just on my laptop trying to make a song. But it's like, you have to just kind of roll with the punches along
And
the
then how
journey.
many weeks did you do that?
We were on tour from January through March. January through March.
So
So
6 days in a row, exhausting, one sort of day off, and then do it again
Yep.
for 3 months?
3
4
months.
months? Yeah.
yeah, and now we're about to go to Japan, which is going to be amazing, and it's also going to be exhausting because we're like literally flying LA to Japan. Well, LA, rehearse, do a Disney cruise, to have a possible residency in Las Vegas, go to Japan, come back to LA for rehearsal, go back to Japan, go back to LA, and back to Japan.
Oh my
It's just
goodness.
like, I don't know if I'm going to be alive. Like, it's just going to be so much no sleep. Yes?
Out of all your shows, what's your favorite?
Favorite show? Of like the different shows I do, or of the Di Capella shows?
Whatever you want.
I love being a part of the Festival of the Lion King at Disney World. I'm friends with Prince Nakawa, and that means I'm Prince Nakawa in Disney terms, just so you know. And that show brings so much joy to so many people. I remember seeing this like 87-year-old grandma, just like her jaw on the floor when a massive elephant float came by. It's like you get in touch with everyone's inner child. So that show's really fun. Di Capella I also really, really love because you get to be on a tour. Like, that's amazing. When we did our first show, that's when it like finally clicked for me. It's like, I am actually on a tour. Because we got done with our first show after all of our 2 weeks of rehearsal and just barely thinking, I think this show's gonna go okay. I really hope so. And going out and making it happen, and it worked. And we got off stage and we're like, woo! Oh my gosh, we just did it. And now we have to do it again tomorrow. But we just did it, and it was the most rewarding feeling. Yeah.
They put that whole show together.
Yes.
Because you could all read music and you all knew
Oh yeah.
music.
Oh
They
yeah.
all knew music inside and out.
Yeah,
they
we were-
understood it.
We were given the music prior, but you had to show up knowing the music. You can't wait to rehearse it with the group. You have to already know it by the time. Then when we rehearse, then you're just tweaking a couple things that are. It's very hard. Yeah, and for me, it's not hard memorizing words because I'm the beatboxer. But to know like what specific rhythms and like where to drop out or where to come back in and what's the tempo and what type of sounds do I need to make, it can get kind of difficult at times. Also, where do I breathe? Where do I swallow my spit? Like some of the songs, like we do the Glory Days from Incredibles. It's like dun dun dun, da da dun 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 dun. I'm like. It's like, oh my gosh, trying to figure out points to breathe is also a very difficult thing, for sure. Yeah.
But it is completely different from America to Japan.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I went out there for a concert with a bunch of my friends.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's like muggy.
I felt like dying.
Oh,
like
no.
I would collapse when I got to the airport. I felt like collapsing because it's really, really bad. So you bring like, we brought little mouth masks
Yeah.
or a bandana to put around our mouth.
Okay.
because It's that bad. So
Good
that's a
to
tip.
know. Yeah. When we were in Denver, Colorado, we actually had oxygen tanks on the side of the stage because the elevation is so high.
Yeah.
So like literally we were like, I think we're about to pass out.
Yeah, that's how we felt when we got
Yeah.
off the plane.
Man, gosh. Yeah.
We all know you're really good with your voice, but are you proficient at any other instruments as well?
I wouldn't say I'm proficient at it, but I love playing the piano. Nice, awesome. Yeah, and the thing is I played it in college, and like I played at my cousin's wedding because I used to play it by ear. So I played like the like Here Comes the Bride and the Wedding March and everything like that by ear.
That's what I do.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna stop you because we're gonna do this. I know you asked for pictures, so he's got his phone. I'm gonna take one picture on his phone and he's gonna email it to me or send it to me, text it to me, and then I'll text it out to you guys.